Super Bowl IX featured Viking head coach Bud Grant's third attempt at an elusive Super Bowl ring. Unfortunately, the Steelers' steel curtain defense stood in his team's way. In the second quarter, a Steelers safety of Viking quarterback Fran Tarkenton produced the only points of the first half. Tarkenton attempted to rally his team down the field, but a vicious hit by safety Glenn Edwards led to a Viking turnover. In the second half, Pittsburgh running back Franco Harris took over the game. The Super Bowl MVP carried the ball 34 times for a record 158 yards, including a key 9-yard touchdown run. With a 16-6 victory over the Vikings, the Steelers had earned their first Super Bowl win and could revel in the fact that they were number one in the NFL. Super Bowl X celebrated the birth of a nation as well as a football dynasty for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Facing the Dallas defense, receiver Lynn Swann made some picturesque catches. The Super Bowl MVP set a record by gaining 161 yards on 4 receptions, one of which included a 64-yard touchdown pass from Terry Bradshaw. Dallas refused to lose quietly as Cowboy quarterback Roger Staubach attempted a comeback with a 34-yard touchdown toss. However, the Steeler defense snuffed out Staubach's late-game rally attempt. With a 21-17 victory, the Steelers were Super Bowl champions for the second year in a row. Super Bowl XIII featured a rematch from Super Bowl X between the Steelers and Cowboys. Pittsburgh's Terry Bradshaw took advantage early with a 28-yard touchdown to John Stallworth. While spectacular, Bradshaw occasionally struggled.
Caught and dropped by Thomas Hollywood. It's picked up now by Hagman. By Mike Hagman. He's to the 15, the 10, the 5, and in for a touchdown.
Bradshaw bounced back, throwing 2 more touchdowns before halftime. With 318 yards passing, he was the game's MVP. A final touchdown to Lynn Swann iced the victory.
And he's going to Swann, and Swann makes a circus catch in the end zone. Unbelievable catch for the touchdown.
With a 35-31 victory, the Steelers became the first team to win 3 Super Bowls, aided by the accurate arm of their MVP quarterback. Super Bowl XIV, the Rose Bowl held a home team advantage for the Los Angeles Rams. Yet it was the Steelers who felt right at home with their 4th Super Bowl trip in 6 years.
Has time, cranks it, going long for Swann. He's got it. Swann, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
While the Steelers had experienced some prior Super Bowl magic, the Rams had a few tricks of their own and held a 19-14 lead entering the 4th quarter. Bradshaw may have thrown 3 interceptions on the afternoon, but he connected when it counted. A 73-yard bomb to John Stallworth in the 4th quarter gave the Steelers the lead for good.
Now Bradshaw pumping, firing downfield. There goes Stallworth. He pulls it in at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh.
For the second straight year, Terry Bradshaw was the game's MVP as the Steelers set a record with 4 Super Bowl victories.
They don't think that you can do it and that you can sustain it. It's about every man playing hard on every snap. You go out there and you have fun and you hit them right in the mouth.
Jerome Bettis had waited 13 years. In his hometown of Detroit, surrounded by a sea of terrible towers, the bus was going on his final ride. Head coach Mike Holmgren won his first Super Bowl with Green Bay.
We get it today.
Now he was trying to direct Seattle to its first ever title.
The Super Bowl is about ready to begin. Here's the run-up by Jeff Reed, and Super Bowl 40 is underway.
Seattle set the tone in the Super Bowl with an up-tempo passing game. Quarterback Matt Hasselbeck kept the Steelers off balance. But drop passes and penalties kept the Seahawks out of the end zone.
Hasselbeck has all day, comes up, throws for the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Seattle. Catching the ball in the end zone, they're going to mark her down in the end zone. So it is not caught by Darrell Jackson.
Pass interference, number 82.
So Darrell Jackson got caught at the back of the end zone, push it off.
Midway through the second quarter, Seattle had dominated, but only led 3-0. It took 19 minutes for Pittsburgh to get its first down. Then Bill Cowher opened things up. On the reverse, Hines Ward gained 18 yards. It seemed that the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger had finally found the rhythm.
Seattle showing blitz. Play action fake. Ben is back. He's going to air it out down the right sideline. The pass will be intercepted at the 17-yard line. Michael Boulware, the strong safety, leaping, pulled it down for the interception.
With 7 minutes left in the half, Ward caught an impromptu shovel pass, and the Steelers were on the move again. Roethlisberger looked to his trusted playmaker again in the hope of taking the lead.
For the end zone, the pass is incomplete off the fingertips of Hines Ward.
Very close to being a touchdown.
Facing a 3rd and 28, the Steelers were looking to move into field goal range. Instead, they got an improvised game-turning play.
Look for an open man. He's going to fire it down the field. The pass will be caught at the 3-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. Hines Ward with a big catch. That's first and goal. Leg left. And Ben dives for the goal line, and he's going to be caught short of the goal. It's a touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ben hit the track. Good job, baby. I caught him.
The touchdown ruling was immediately challenged by Mike Holmgren. While the officials reviewed it, Ben Roethlisberger and members of both sidelines debated it. A terrible towel waved hopefully overhead, and soon the decision was rendered.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
You, baby. I dropped that ball, man. That's all right. Hey, we got the 7, and you know what? You got to make up for it. How about that?
After 14 years of trying, Bill Cowher was just 30 minutes away from his first Super Bowl title. The Steelers led at the half, but Bill Cowher derived little satisfaction from their performance.
That was not our best half. But you're up 7-3. You gotta come out this half, man. Now, I'm telling you. 30 minutes, baby. 30 minutes. Let's go.
And they hand it to Willie Parker. Finds a lane. He's on his way. Look out. Foot race, 45-50. Willie Parker, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Willie, touchdown. Willie Parker, 75 yards. And this place is a Steeler maniac's haven.
It's harder like the Red Sea, baby. Good job, baby. Hey, that thing opened up so pretty. Did he even get touched?
Guard Alan Faneca threw a key block, and the second play from scrimmage in the second half featured textbook blocking from the other members of Pittsburgh's line, and a lessening speed from Willie Parker.
Edric Pruitt, the backup free safety. He was no match for fast Willie Parker.
Cowher trusted his quarterback, and Ben Roethlisberger put his faith in Hines Ward's hands.
What a grab at the 48.
You know, I keep busting Hines about the fact that he gets manicures, and I'm never going to do that again, because only if you have a manicure can you catch a ball on your fingertips off your shoelaces.
That is a hell of a catch.
Ward's sticky fingers and Jerome Bettis' nimble feet moved the Steelers into position for another touchdown.
You could see the bewilderment on the faces of the Seattle Seahawks. They had what they felt was control of this ball game in the first half, and they've lost it.
Midway through the third quarter, the Steelers had a chance to take a 21-3 lead.
3rd and 7 at the 7. Ben is back, dumps it off, it's intercepted, look out. Running up the sideline, Kelly Herndon. He's got blockers. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He gets a block on Ben. Now he's going to get tackled inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Ben floated that pass in the flat. Herndon stepped in and was on a roll.
That's all right. Let's go get it back. Don't worry about that, baby.
3 plays after the interception, the NFL's highest scoring team registered its only touchdown of Super Bowl 40.
Hasselbeck back. He waits. He looks. He fires for the end zone. There's a man wide open. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Jeremy Stevens hangs on to this, baby. And right when you think the Steelers were starting to put the boots to Seattle, you see momentum has clearly swung to the other side of the field.
With players like eventual MVP Hines Ward at their disposal, Bill Cowher and offensive coordinator Ken Wisenhunt called their final gadget play of the season.
And they pitch it to the left, and now here's the handoff on the reverse to Antoine Randall. He's going to throw it down the field. There's a man open. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Hines Ward! Yeah, baby! The Steelers score from 43 out on a gadget play that they worked on in practice on Friday. That was deep into the bag of the Wisenhunt tricks.
Antoine Randall became the first wide receiver to throw a touchdown pass in a Super Bowl.
The former quarterback from Indiana gets a touchdown pass to Hines Ward.
And the thing that sprung L on that is the block by Ben Roethlisberger.
Hey, great block. That's a great block, baby.
Big Ben had a quarterback rating lower than his age, but his big block freed Randall on the signature play of Super Bowl 40.
That's big, baby. That's big, baby. That's big, boy. Let's go. Long football left.
The Steelers weren't about to celebrate too soon.
If you get this, it's over.
On what appeared to be a broken play,
Oh, Ben kept it.
Pittsburgh clinched its first Super Bowl in 26 years. The Buses' football journey had come full circle. Jerome Bettis was ending his career where it began. Big Ben's career has started with a wild ride, and now he's the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Ten years ago, his wife and daughter consoled him when he lost the Super Bowl. This time, the Cowhers enjoyed a championship embrace.
On the count of 3, let's give a big high five. Everybody in the middle. 1, 2, 3.
The Pittsburgh Steelers did it the hard way.
I got 2 more of them. This is the last one. I love you. I love you. I love you, man. You promised, man. You came through, man. You're a champion.
Thank you for everything, Buster.
You hear me?
This is going to mean so much to me, man. I'll never forget this.
Everybody said they couldn't do it, and here they are getting ready to hoist the Lombardi Trophy.
I played this game to win a championship. I'm a champion, and I think the last stop is here in Detroit.
The Pittsburgh Steelers, champions of the NFL.
For 60 minutes on a cool Sunday night in Tampa, 2 seemingly mismatched teams provided the most entertaining and arguably best Super Bowl of all time.
It's one thing to be the underdog, nobody gives us a chance, all right? But don't tell me somebody's going to out physical.
On their opening drive, Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh offense didn't just out-hit the Cardinals, they outsmarted them, finding gaping holes in the Arizona defense.
Stretch fake. Back is Ben. Throws a pass down the field wide open. That is Hines Ward to the 50, the 40, first down to the 35. He was wide open.
It took the Steelers 8 plays to find the end zone, or so it seemed.
He's going to run. He gets down to the goal line, and that is going to be a touchdown for Pittsburgh. And now, Ken Whisenhunt throws the red flag as the Steelers have just apparently scored.
What are they saying?
They're saying it's close, but to me, close, that means inconclusive. So they'll stay with the call on the field. I like this sweatshirt, by the way.
Fourth down, and the ball's going to be on the half-yard line.
Pittsburgh settled for a field goal, but scampered down the field again on their next possession.
Scrambles out of the pocket left. Now goes back to the right. Needs a block. Spun around. Throws the pass down the field. It is caught. Heath Miller leaping grab inside the 25. First down to the 22-yard line.
Man, you talk about abracadabra disappearing. A bunch of guys had a shot at Ben. He spins out, scrambles back against the grain, sees Heath Miller there right by the numbers, and he not only does he get it to him, but he gets it to him with a lot of zip.
Let's get this thing in the end zone. How about that? That'd be good.
Come on now, suck this up. Suck this up.
This time, Roethlisberger and company would go the distance.
And off the right side, plowing in for a Steelers touchdown is Gary Russell. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 43 belongs to the second-year man from Minnesota.
The first quarter had been all Pittsburgh. In the second, the Cardinals' offense finally took flight.
Fires far side to Bolden. Caught at the 25-20. Far side 15-10-5. Bolden dives. Big play by the Cardinals.
No receiver is better after the catch than Anquan Bolden. His 45-yard grab and go set up the Cardinals' first score.
Warner stumbles, but now regains his balance, throws left into the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown! What a grab by Ben Patrick!
Oh, unbelievable. Kurt Warner falling down away from Ben Patrick. Somehow got enough sauce on the pig to get it over the head of the defender and into the hands of Ben Patrick. Good job.
After Carlos Dansby intercepted Ben Roethlisberger, Kurt Warner found open receivers underneath the Steelers' two-deep zone. With seconds to play in the half, Arizona was 2 yards from the lead.
Where are we at? Where's the 2 on the 2? This is not a run. Can't come up short. So it's 18 seconds.
Pittsburgh expected pass. They were right. Arizona expected James Harrison to blitz. Oh, were they wrong.
First and goal at the 2. Steelers show blitz. He throws the pass up. It's going to be picked up. James Harrison has it. He's running up the sideline. 25, 30, 35, 40. Still on his feet at the 45 and down. No, he's still on his feet. Here comes Harrison jumping over people to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. And that's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. An amazing play.
Warner goes to his hot read. He's looking for Anquan Bolden. He thinks James Harrison is rushing. He starts taking off, man, and you talk about running out of gas. A silverback jumped on the back of the silverback. He makes guys miss, and then he gets a convoy. There's nobody there to make the tackle, and he runs. That is the biggest play of this football game.
Damn, Tebow. Man, what's the greatest run back in NFL history?
It was stunning. Now trailing by 10, Arizona had just 30 minutes to come back against the best defense in football.
Reed with a 27-yard try. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. You talk about penalties and turnovers coming at the worst time. I mean, that's been the story today.
More than anything else, it really has been the yellow flags that have killed the Arizona Cardinals.
Larry Fitzgerald has made every postseason defense look slow. Quiet for most of the game, the league's best receiver was about to make some noise.
Warner takes, gonna throw a fade right side. Fitzgerald, he got it! Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald! And the Cardinals are back within a score midway through the fourth quarter.
Oh, baby, the scourge of the red zone has done it again.
Well, nobody high points the ball better than Larry Fitzgerald. He comes down with a touchdown.
He sure does.
Super Bowl 43 was now up for grabs.
If you stop them here, you got a shot at getting good field position.
3:04 left. Steelers lead by 6. 2 protectors. Here's the snap. Ben is back in his end zone. Throws it down the field. And the pass is caught. What a grab by Santonio Holmes.
But wait, there's a penalty flag in the end zone. If it's an offensive penalty, it's a safety. This is going to be against the Steelers.
Holding offense number 62. The foul occurred in the end zone. Safety.
When Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald teamed up for a 64-yard touchdown, the Cardiac Cards again demonstrated they had plenty of heart.
Cardinals lead. Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald.
You gotta be kidding me!
A 64-yard touchdown pass by Warner to Fitzgerald, and the Cardinals lead Super Bowl 43 with 2:37 to go. But it ain't over yet. The Cardinals defense has to do it again against the Steeler offense.
Big Ben hooked up with Holmes on 4 of the 5 completions he registered on this march.
Gets the snap. Pumps, fires a pass. It's caught. Running down the sideline.
Holmes' 40-yard catch and run took Pittsburgh to the Cardinals' 6-yard line.
Every single time Pittsburgh has been inside the 10, the Cardinals have come up with a play. Can they do it again and force a field goal, which at least would give the Cardinals maybe a chance in overtime?
Wow. But right now, this is strap on the extra large Huggies and pop the Imodium time.
In one of Super Bowl history's most memorable finishes, Ben Roethlisberger proved he is one of pro football's elite players.
He's back. He pumps. He scrambles around, throws it back corner of the end zone. Santonio with a touchdown. Santonio Holmes. I don't know how he did it. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie doesn't know how he did it, but they ruled touchdown in the far right corner of the end zone.
I can't even believe Roethlisberger threw that ball. Can't even believe he threw that ball.
He had 3 Cardinals there. Nothing they could do. What a throw, what a catch. I mean, it had to be a perfect throw. It had to be a perfect catch. And it was.
What a throw. What a catch. What a game.
The touchdown ruling was challenged, but upheld, eventually leaving the Arizona offense with just 29 seconds to work a miracle. It was fitting that the NFL's best defense had the final say.
Warner steps up. He's maneuvering. He's in trouble. Now Warner gets hit. The ball comes out. It's recovered by the Steelers. And they'll take over and win Super Bowl 43.
Lamar Woodley's tenacious pursuit personified what Pittsburgh's D had done all season long. For the Cardiac Cards, it was a heartbreaking finish.
And Super Bowl 43 is history. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl for a 6th-time, unprecedented in the annals of NFL play.
You know, it's been a great year for the Arizona Cardinals yet to lose this game and lose this Super Bowl after coming back and fighting back and showing all the guts that they did. To eventually lose it down the stretch is a hard pill to swallow. Oh my goodness, man, we did it, baby. We did it. We did it. We worked hard for this. We did it. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Wide receiver Santonio Holmes was named the most valuable player of Super Bowl 43. And the Pittsburgh Steelers earned an emotional victory in a game for the ages. Steel Town's legendary franchise had won its 6th Super Bowl title. the most in NFL history.